Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, fam? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. That's right, I'm Mr. Batch, a fan of the New York Football Giants. And before I get into today's video, I went and did my civic duty. That's right, I went and voted, and I hope you do the same also today on election days. Mr. Batch continues. Well, this is a I don't know whether or not you consider it a crow video due to the fact that there weren't that many I didn't see any Indianapolis Colts fans in the TTC out there saying anything about this game. So for all intents and purposes, this would be a crow video / Mr. Batch GMEN D-Brief. All right, I didn't like last night's game. Too many mistakes, not clicking. I mean, were they nervous because Michael Strahan was going to get his Hall of Fame ring, and they were awestruck by all the legendary Giants that were in the house that night? Shouldn't be. Should have been a night when they were inspired by having all those greats in the house. You know, inspired and fired up to represent correctly. Now, it gets under my skin when you have a situation and you don't do anything to rectify your problems. Last night was lack of execution big time. Lack of execution. Okay, that's enough. We know Michael. I didn't want the audio over there to override what I got to say. I'm just running some of them highlights from last night, which is very dismal. 42-20. Lack of execution by the offense. The defense fell asleep. Where was JPP? That's it in a nutshell. You didn't apply no pressure to Andrew Luck. Ahmad Bradshaw did a few things. Reggie Wayne, who I made the mistake and referred to him as Harrison in my previous video talking about the Colts, he damaged us. Like this play right here. The Giants was a total mess. Didn't know where they were at, what they were doing, and how they were going to get it done. So the captains and the coaches have to fall on the sword for this game. Couldn't allow Andrew Luck to do what he did, and he did it. You see? I mean, yo, you couldn't get the flag out, dude. Keep it in your back pocket. Come on, stop getting cute. Keep it in your back pocket. What are you sticking it down? Come on now, stop it. Rough night. And, you know, this is the kind of game where Warner Wolf back in the day used to say, and at this point you could have turned your sets off here, because when we got to the third quarter, it's just like everything fell apart. Coming out of the first half, you know, you kept it close. It was 7-10. Then it was 13 points, 10, 13 points. You know, that's manageable. You could come back from something like that. But when you come out and in the third quarter everything falls apart like a house of cards, I got nobody to blame but the captains and the coaches for letting that, you know, just all fall apart. I mean, it's an abysmal, sad showing in front of the all-time greats and Michael Strahan getting his Hall of Fame ring. But I'm disappointed in that team as a whole for their performance that night, last night. Going forward, I'll still be scoreboard watching. I'll still be watching to see what happens in the NFC East and how it moves forward, and see how we can chip away. It's going to take 10 wins to get into the playoffs. It's going to take 10 wins. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, because all the rest of the conferences are going to look crazy. So, my thing is that got to get it together, pull up your bootstraps and execute. And we've got to find out another way to make the defense. You got to give these defensive backs some help. So, hey, blitz a linebacker or two here or there. Come on, do something. Disappointed by the loss. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna move forward, looking for the next contest. Big Blue forever, GMEN for life. Alright, this is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here. Like I stole something.